Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I really am a big believer in UFOs and the possibility of life in the universe. I told you once before, I believe in a previous Night Talk video, that I did see UFOs when I was a kid in the sky. Unidentified flying objects. And I saw them before I even knew what a flying saucer was. So I'm kind of sticking with that. The only thing I have a problem with, and I really don't want to belabor this because I'm going to peeve some of you guys off. I just know I will. But the state of Nevada has seen over 1,600 UFOs. They have over 1,600 UFO sightings, and I think they're ours. And the reason I think they're ours is because you have to look at Roswell. Okay, when the war ended in 1945, America got to go grab some of those, paperclip scientists from Germany. And a lot of them probably definitely worked on rockets. And it was rumored that these Nazi scientists actually possibly worked on saucers. All right, so Roswell happened in 1947. It's in the desert where we do all of our experimental. Like today, you have Area 51, and if they're going to experiment on flying vehicles that they make, of course, they're going to go into the desert. So whenever time, and that was 1947. So that's I always look and I say, well, that's 2 years after the paperclip scientists came here, and it was in the desert. So, I always think that Roswell was just a crash. One of ours just, kicked the bucket and did a crash. And when I saw the article today about Nevada having over 1,600 UFO sightings. Like I said, I do believe there's a high possibility of life from, you know, from around the universe. I mean, you keep yourself open to that. You never know. There could be some, but also you have to keep your mind open that some of the stuff could be ours too. So if you're in the desert near Nevada, well, and they've seen, 1,600 UFOs there, probably. I don't know if it's more than anybody else. I know that Mexico has a lot of them. A lot of the South American countries have a lot of them. Um, Odd, Richard Dolan. If you want to find something interesting, Richard Dolan, it basically is fabulous when it comes to cataloging such UFOs and things. I mean, pretty much like Jim Mars. Jim Mars was amazing. If any of you people out there are interested in anything, you need like this. You need to look up Jim Mars because man, his books. I remember he did some on the Trilateral Commission. He did some on UFOs and things. And whenever Jim Mars wrote anything, he was a professional. He was a professional journalist. Whenever he wrote anything, he he cited everything. I mean, every source, everything he cited. So it was pretty good. It's not a lot of hot air because he gave a source for his facts. So to get back into it and everything, but so you can check on people like Richard Dolan or read a book from the late Jim Mars or heck, you can listen to some old Art Bell, you know, shows with people talking about it. But basically, like I said, when it comes to Nevada, I think the sightings. I'm not really into the sightings being ours. Yeah, I mean, how how can I put this? I really have to rephrase that. I believe the sightings have a strong possibility of being ours from, you know, the development after they picked up the Nazi paperclip scientists and probably started developing, these vehicles. So I kind of think that. And I know there's a lot of you, if you're a Roswell fan, please, just remember this is an opinion. I just saw an article today that basically stated that, yeah, we did have, that Nevada did have 1600. But actually, it depends. Now, the reason I was bringing up Richard Dolan is because he had an interesting interview with a South Korean, all right, uh, member of a UFO organization. And South Korea really doesn't pay much attention to such things. So I think it kind of probably depends on your government. If you listen to that interview, which is really good, you'll find out that it really depends on where you live and such, you know. But oh yeah, I've decided to practice manga. Years ago, I had a Wacom tablet, and when it broke, I just never got a new one. So now I'm figuring out how to draw with the Wacom again. And usually I like to cartoon. Like I opened it up with my Deviant art page. So you can see that I usually like to cartoon and things, you know. But I'm just started doing manga and I started getting back into the tablet. I haven't done the tablet for drawing for years and I'm basically lost. But yeah, this is my second one. This is One Punch Man. One Punch Man. Um, And I didn't know who One Punch Man. I'm a fan of manga, but I didn't know who One Punch Man was. I chose this image because, I wanted to learn how to start drawing manga. This is like my second one, and you know, I didn't want to choose one with hair because hair covers things. I want to know about the ears and how manga artists style and do things. So yeah, I'm a little bit clumsy with the. There's probably somebody out there who's an ace artist with the Wacom tablet, and they're probably getting a little frustrated right now. And it's okay if you've gotten frustrated. I feel ya because I'm kind of lost too. But, I think I'm doing okay. Well, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and it's getting hot out there. All right. So please take care of yourselves. Please keep yourselves hydrated and spread great vibes and love. Okay? Have a great day, peeps.